No, I only tackle the big issues here. What were your thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner?
I thought it was good actually. I'm very, like I said, I put the picture up online and said, if that's how, Bruce had that all these years wanting to be a woman, and actually I think her photos look pretty good. Looks a lot better than some of the real Kardashians. So I think now if he's happy or she's happy within herself and she feels comfortable, I think it's very good that he actually came out, and hopefully it could help other people who are struggling with their identities to come out. So, when he comes back from Ireland, maybe he might not be the same.
Oh no, just be it'll all be legal and
it'll all be legal.
It'll be
And he'll come back as a woman. Not saying he's going to be a pretty woman, but he'll come back as a woman. And then again, them Irish ladies aren't very pretty. At least the Irish had their teeth, not like the English. No, I think it's very good. So, as long as, like I said, as long as she's happy and happy with herself, that's all that should matter. Who cares? You're going to have the naysayers and all these people coming out saying, blah, 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 he's a man, blah, blah. Look, they're just dickheads, It's like he's not hurting anyone. He's happy. She's happy. So just let her be. She's doing her thing and she's happy with herself now. She feels comfortable with herself. So it shouldn't affect anybody else. The family's happy with it, so let them be.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, all the negative comments. And like I said, look at those people making these negative comments, They probably live in glass houses. They shouldn't throw stones. I'm sure their lives aren't perfect. I'm sure they've got shit in their life they wouldn't like brought out. So, like I said, hopefully by Bruce doing that and now coming out as Caitlyn, helps other people come out and actually be themselves. Don't be scared. Who cares? I'm sure it is hard to do if you've got a family that, talks a certain way. I remember there was one kid once that was gay and he finally did come out, but for years he was scared to come out because he had one of those fathers that was like every time something gay come on TV, the father's like, look at them poofters, they all should be shot, they should be killed, that's disgusting. So this young kid almost killed himself because he was scared to come out because that's how his father fought. So, but, it's like, as long as it's not hurting anyone, they're happy, just let people be. So that's how it should be.
Yeah, I think that's one good thing about modern times in that, it's more open, and look, I just don't think people really care too much about that sort of stuff.
And it doesn't affect my life, it doesn't affect your life or anyone else's life, As long as she's happy and her family accepts it and they're happy with her, that's how it should be, It's not hurting anyone. So it's like the gay marriage issue. It's like if two people are happy, like my father's been the same guy for 35 years now. If they want to get married, let them get married. It doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect anybody else. So yeah, these people have to make a big issue about it all the time. There's bigger things to worry about in the world than if two people are in love and they want to get married, let them get married. So who cares?
And I think, it's been going on since Adam and Steve.
Exactly. And they always throw it at him, won't they? It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. It's like, please. Back in the old days when they used to have the Roman orgies, everyone was sleeping with everyone. Gay stuff's been going on for years and years, and then they always get gay people can't raise kids, the kids are going to be gay. Well, I had a gay father and I'm not gay, and then they're going to be like, gay people molest kids. It's like every time I've seen, some sort of pedophile, it's never been a gay person, it's always been a father or uncle of the family who are actually married with kids themselves that are molesting children. I've never really seen a gay person molest children in all the news stories, so that's a load of bullshit. So generally people that come out and talk all this shit don't know nothing, whereas actually, like I said, I've grown up with a gay parent and met all his gay friends and they've been great, and all their kids have grown up to be upstanding citizens, married with children of their own. None of them have turned out to be gays. So like I said, it's just uneducated people who have some sort of fear themselves that they know nothing about, who just want to make comments on stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny that Ireland was one of the first, and being so heavily Catholic, and but I guess the
Well, the Catholics, they
yeah, I was going to say
they hide those molesting priests.
Yeah.
So really, having a gay couple get married is like probably taking the hot limelight off the gay priest, not the gay priest, the molesting priest.
Yeah, he's not gay. He's just.
Don't say you never wanted to be an altar boy.
Yeah, that's his.
I was an altar boy.
Yeah, there you go.
My first blowjob was behind the pulpit. I said, "What's that you're putting in my mouth?" He's like, "That's just the coming of Christ." I said, "But shouldn't the wafer be hard?" He's like, "No, this is liquid form." You know,
Not the wafer, that's hard.
here's the blood of Christ, now followed by the semen of the Lord. Yeah, so yeah, isn't that one cardinal still from Australia? What's his name? Who molested all those kids? He's still hiding over there in the Vatican or something.
Oh, he I don't think he did it. He helped cover up all the.
Yeah,
You know,
he's still over there, and they still won't send him back here. So shit like that, it should just be sent over and whatever. But I said it's still probably going on today. But that's what I can't understand either. It's like, why can't priests be married? They're men, they're human. They can still be married and, you know, teach the Lord's ways and read the Bible and shit. So, you know, saying you can't be married forever and you know you're males with testosterone flowing through their body, it's like, who cares? Let them get married. Doesn't make them love God any less, does it? So
Yeah, I think those sort of things are just, you know,
too old-fashioned.
Yeah, and you know, let's face it, probably in the 1500s or wherever when they came up with these, or even before then, the local priest was getting more action than.
Well, like I said, you're still going back to saying, if you go back to the Bible days when they say it was Adam and Eve that started the whole thing, then, you know, how do you still explain, you know, all the dinosaurs and all these artifacts that have been dug up long before, billions of years before man was around? So, you know, sort of throws that, you know, when the scientists and the people, religion and the scientific crew get together to explain evolution. So,
Well, maybe it's like the Bible's like Star Wars, the first
episode.
Yeah, they haven't released them ones yet. So
It's a prequel.
that book will come out soon.
In the Bible, when it says in the beginning, there's actually something before that.
Yeah, it just hasn't been written yet.
Exactly. Well, it has. We just haven't seen it
Yeah.
yet. So. Yeah. Well, I was even watching some of those old. Was it In Search of UFOs ones I watch now under this the Learning Channel, and what's his name, Giorgio Dataschi or whatever. Sometimes in those funny memes, his hair's all messed up.
Yeah.
And it talks about UFOs in the memes. He used to ran the San Francisco Pro Show that I won, but now he's like one of the top UFO people where he goes around the world. And like I said, you look at some of those things were like these big drawings from back in the days, and where they had UFOs drawings back painted millions of years ago, and all these space type creatures and all these stuffs that have been done and the stuffs that have been built years ago, where he had some of the top architects come and look at these buildings and the way the rocks have been put together perfectly, and they're like, you know, even with the best machinery we have today, we couldn't do that. So how they did it back, you know, hundreds of thousands of years ago, he said it's impossible. So there's aliens out there, if you want to talk about aliens.
Well, I think we've.
I think I've seen a few since I've been on the medication.
Yeah. Well, we've gone from Caitlyn to aliens.
And Bible, and like I said, I've never really believed in the Bible, but like I said, the Bible to me is like, if you want to follow to, you know, be kind to each other and do unto others, you know, it's a good book just to follow along that lines, but to follow it, you know, religiously, should I say, word for word and that sort of thing. I think it's just saying that, you know, some people just need to believe in something, but to me, I think humans should just believe in the fellow man, trust in their fellow human and treat their fellow human nicely, but not go by the word of God, you know, word for word, because now it was written by someone over years and years and years, you know, where it says such and such was he. How do they know that's what he said and what he did? So
I think they should merge all the books and, you know, get rid of the silly things like, you know, not eating pork. You know, Catholics eating fish on.
They had a thing on TV the other day that some young boy was going to die because I think they were Seventh-day Adventists. They didn't want him to have a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
But yet they'd let him have the liver transplant, so he could actually have a transplant of the liver.
But not the blood.
Organ, but not the blood. So I'm like, you know, it's stupid. Don't you want the person to live or your son to live? But yet, I said, there's just some weird things that people follow and go by where I just don't understand.
Yeah.
And like I said, to me, religion's one of the biggest killers out there. It's meant to be a peaceful thing, but yet it's caused so many wars. Even like Christians back in the old days, you know, the people can say it's to terrorist Islam, but even back in the old days, they did out the Christian crusades where they'd go around and kill people and stuff, so that's just stupid. The whole thing's ridiculous. That's my take on it. Just be nice to one another, treat people nice, do what you can to help one another, and just accept people for how they are. You don't have to like everyone and love everyone, but just be nice. If someone's different, just let them be different and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look after yourself and treat others with respect.
exactly. Love thy neighbour.
Well, not too closely.
No, not like being over here climbing the fence, When the husband's not home, he's over there fucking loving thy neighbour.
No, it's when-
the wife. No, when the wife.
Well, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Or if they're both out, the fucking dog pops in.
Yeah.
No,